Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard the ARP Kirishima. Yeah, it's been a while. It's, are you finished now? Ah, okay. So, it's been a while since I uploaded a World of Warships video, right? And it actually happened that I looked at the 500,000 subscriber video content list that Jingles, did. And I actually saw that two videos of mine are in this list at place 304 and 305. And yeah, I think they will not make it into the short list because while they are good, at least in my opinion, they are not that good compared to stuff that comes from professional or really good professional YouTubers with more experience and access to more overall video editing stuff. So the first shot goes towards this enemy, Congo. It's another ARP ship. And I have actually HE loaded, which is kind of a shame because you might do a lot of damage at these ranges with plunging fire. But HE is not too bad at all, especially when you set fire to the enemy ship. So this ship, the ARP Kirishima, together with its sister ship, they were reward ships for challenges within World of Warships. They are basically premium reward battleships, and they are different skins, so to speak, for Congo class battleships, which are fast battleships of tier 5. And I actually quite like it, and it comes quite in handy as I not just hit this, what was it, I guess was a New York with 2 shells, not too much damage, but whatever. So I see that together with this one destroyer I am the only one on the right hand side of the map, and I actually prepared to be focused by the carrier and destroyers and so on and so on. So AP loaded, shooting down some fighters. That's not too exciting at the moment. This game has too many islands for my taste, which also are too high. I wouldn't mind islands, but that the fact that they always block a lot of shots, and it's, I don't like it. But whatever, what can you do? Yeah, this is also my very first match, so I don't have any captain skills, which brings me to the next thing. I actually missed the chance to purchase a premium account and also install some experience flags for the Kraken and the Confederate award, as there is also a 3 times captain skill bonus going on at the moment. Yeah. Then I tried to shoot this Königsberg with a full load of AP. I marked the destroyer, and of course I hit all 8 shells, and one of them was a citadel. And this destroyer got torped. Smoke screens are torpedo magnets, so no surprise there. And the camouflage is really nice. I like the green, this neon green. I really like it. I turn around, swing the guns around, and prepare to fight a defensive fight. I possibly can't challenge, the cap circle without eating a face full of torpedoes from the destroyer. Then I see the carrier. And when you see carriers, you shoot them. Easy, simple, reliable. 2 salvos out. I, by the way, dodged torpedoes, please report me for WASD hacks. And a citadel on the carrier. Those guns are extremely accurate today, I have to say. Again, 4 shells fired, 4 hits. Yeah. And I aim at this Omaha. Takes a while for the guns to turn around. It's not a Tippet, sadly. And then another Citadel from the angle. I mark the destroyer for my secondaries, and there you can see also the blast smokes are animated in enemy style, I guess. This destroyer tries to hunt me down, but my secondaries do their work. I sadly miss with the main guns, and then he turns, and I know torpedoes are coming in. WSD hex, engage, and I turn around. I hit him with a full load of AP shells, and you know, while they're over penetrating, they still do around about 1,000 damage. There you can see the torpedoes. How could I possibly know that there are torpedoes? I don't know. But this destroyer seems to be a little bit too fast for the smoke, but I see a second destroyer, and I switch fire to him, as the first one is currently not visible. But of course I miss. You know, I actually didn't overlead it, so to speak. I'm not afraid of the cruiser, the Königsberg. He really can't do too much. So yeah, then I see just the cruiser. Let's try a shot at him. Yeah, he's currently turning. It's not easy to get a shot. And I see the destroyer again. And I have to take the chance, but you know, I steered into the other direction. The gun turrets are not aligned, so it takes a while. Precious seconds. Then Salvo gets out, and one hit. And you can see 1020 damage. For a destroyer, you know, that's not insignificant. Then another torpedo dodge action without, you know, steering too much. And I have to turn into them. I know that torpedoes are coming in. Again, this cruiser is doing little to no damage. And you might ask yourself, what's the point of here? Well, those destroyers could be a major threat to our two aircraft carriers. And there is another one, and I have to shoot him. The torpedoes missed by a mile. I also missed the destroyer by a mile. And there are again a lot of torpedoes and easy dodge. A lot of turning. Destroyers often think that a battleship is easy prey, and in fact in many cases they are, but very often they aren't. And then I shoot at the destroyer again and sink him with HE. Switch to HE previously. Then I try to shoot at the Königsberg, and this is kind of sad that it wasn't a double strike, but you know, I destroyed 3 destroyers and a cruiser so far, and yeah, I basically held this side. And there is another destroyer. And this time I don't dodge the torpedoes, and they go straight to the bow, doing massive amounts of damage. But again, I return the favor. I'm not quite sure if I like, you know, the Japanese captain reports. It's kind of new, so I will try it out for a while. I actually don't understand any of the commands, but I guess you don't either, right? So I see that now I have sank a lot of the enemy destroyers force, and I see this carrier, and I launched, you know, the plane, and I try my luck. But at this distance, you know, with a carrier being that slow and, you know, running on the side, it's kind of difficult to lead, actually. And you see how slowly this guy goes. 15 seconds flight time, and I have not even lead one ship length, according to the stopwatch aiming help. If you don't know what I mean, look at the stopwatch. That is right next to the flight time when I press Alt, or when you press Alt. When it pulses, when you have selected a target, it tells you that if the ship doesn't change course and speed, you are likely to hit the target with your shells. That's very good if you don't know how fast an enemy ship goes, or if it's coming toward you or running away from you. In terms of how fast the ship goes, it's kind of like, estimating the enemy ship's movement with a torpedo salvo. You select the target and you switch the torpedoes, and you see if the ship is actually stationary. And look at this dispersion. I'd love to see that much more often, but obviously you just see it when you miss, right? Yeah. So to be honest, this was kind of nice. Sadly, I didn't get any Confederate or High Caliber or Kraken Unleashed in this game. But, I definitely would have deserved it, because I held this site actually alone, with the destroyer that got turped early on. And I thought those two, had some sort of, tight relationship, but whatever. And he's just in range. I try to estimate where he's going. Salvo is out. And really, this shell flight cam is amazing. But the game ends just before, the shells reach the target. Nearly 2,600 credits, 3,642 experience, and just short of 700 free experience for 64,000 damage. I sank 4 ships, so yeah, kind of a nice result. And there you actually saw that I got 4 captain points with 1 match, and I distribute them, the ordinary way. I actually don't select situational awareness, as with the next patch this comes for free. And yeah, you really have to address your burning issues with battleships. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more. And see you next time on the battlefield.